Your wish list is not going to survive this one. 7 brand new deck builders just landed on Steam this month, and every single one bends the card formula in a way you haven't seen 100 times already. From cursed forests to a deck that literally runs itself, let's shuffle in. 1. Nybble. Released July 1st, 2026. Let's kick things off with something small, sharp, and a little mischievous. Nybble is the kind of deck builder that hides how deep it is behind a super clean, almost minimalist face. You build a tiny deck, but every card carries way more weight than its size suggests. So single decisions ripple across the whole run. What I love here is the pacing. There's no bloat, no 40-card slog, just tight little turns where you're constantly weighing risk against reward. And honestly, doesn't that sound refreshing after every deck builder tries to bury you in options? It respects your time while still quietly frying your brain. If you want something you can open for 10 minutes and accidentally lose an hour or two, this is it. Nybble is the sneaky good opener nobody's really talking about yet, and that is exactly why you should keep an eye on it. 2. Mahjuro. Released June 17th, 2026. Now let's lighten the mood because Mahjuro is pure comfort food with a twist. Picture that satisfying tile-matching flow you already know, then fuse it with card-style progression. So every match actually feeds into a growing deck of powers. It's casual on the surface and genuinely clever underneath. You're clearing tiles, sure, but you're also drafting cards that bend the rules. Chain your combos and turn a calm little board into a tiny fireworks show. Ever had one of those runs where everything just clicks and you feel like an absolute genius? This game lives for that feeling. And because it's so approachable, you can hand it to literally anyone and they'll get it in seconds. That's rare. Mahjuro is the cozy palate cleanser of this whole list, the one you open when you want to unwind but still feel a little bit smart. Give it a shot. 3. Sweet, the automated card engine. Released June 23rd, 2026. Okay, buckle up because this one is for the min-maxers. Sweet, the automated card engine is basically a deck builder for people who love watching a machine they built run itself. The whole hook is automation. You're not just playing cards turn by turn, you're wiring together an engine where cards trigger cards, until one tiny input snowballs into an absurd cascade. If you've ever spent an entire evening tuning a single combo just to see how far it can go, this is your happy place. The tension comes from optimization. Can you squeeze more value, more loops, more efficiency out of a system that's practically begging to be broken? It scratches that same itch as factory games, except the factory is your deck. It isn't the flashiest game here, but for the right brain, it is completely hypnotic. Sweet is the quiet obsession pick, and I have a feeling it eats serious hours. 4. Dala and the Cursed Forest. Released June 26, 2026. Step a little deeper into the woods with me, because Dala and the Cursed Forest has this eerie, storybook atmosphere that pulls you right in. It's a deck builder wrapped around exploration, where every card you draw feels like a choice about how brave, or how reckless, you're willing to be against a forest that very clearly wants you gone. What sets it apart is mood. So many card games feel sterile, but this one drips with cursed fairy tale vibes, all twisted trees and things lurking just off the path. And since it just slipped into early access, it's currently 15% off, so you can jump in while the developer is actively shaping it. Do you build cautious and survive, or push your luck for the deeper rewards? That's the whole gamble. Dala is the atmospheric slow burn of the bunch, and if you love your deck builders with real character, wishlist this one now. 5. Indomitus, Path of Ordeals. Released June 30th, 2026. Now we sharpen everything up because Indomitus Path of Ordeals does not come to hold your hand. The name kind of says it all. This is a deck builder built around a gauntlet of brutal encounters, where every ordeal tests whether your deck can actually hold together under real pressure. It leans hard into strategic depth, punishing lazy builds and rewarding players who plan 3 fights ahead. And there's a satisfying weight to the progression here, that feeling of finally clawing past a wall that wrecked you 5 runs in a row. You know the exact moment, I mean. Right now, it's sitting at 15% off, which is a nice little nudge for anyone who likes their card games with teeth. This is not a chill after-work game, it's a challenge you commit to. If you read a difficulty warning as a personal dare, Indomitus was basically made for you. Take it on. 6. No Luck in Dice. Released June 23, 2026. Here's one where the title is doing something sneaky. No Luck in Dice sounds like it's all about chance, but the entire point is bending randomness to your will. You've got dice, you've got cards, and the magic is in how you combine them so that what looks like pure luck is actually a system you've quietly rigged in your favor. That's such a clever hook, right? Instead of praying to the RNG gods, you're building a deck that manipulates every roll until the odds basically stop mattering. It's crunchy, it's deeply satisfying, and it rewards that very specific joy of turning chaos into a machine. Oh, and it's currently 25% off, the biggest discount on this entire list, so there's genuinely no excuse not to take a look. No Luck in Dice is the clever little brain teaser of the roundup. And for strategy nerds, it might just be the quiet sleeper hit of the month. 7. Tome Tile. Released June 26, 2026. Let's cool everything back down for the finale because Tome Tile is the cozy one, and every good list needs a warm place to land. Imagine a deck builder that also lets you build the world beneath your cards, laying down tiles to shape the board as you play. It's gentle, it's thoughtful, and there's something genuinely soothing about slowly stitching together a little kingdom, one card at a time. But don't let the calm fool you. There's real strategy hiding under all that comfort. Where you place a tile matters just as much as which card you decide to play. Since it's in early access, it's 10% off right now, so it's an easy, low-pressure pickup while it keeps growing. Isn't it nice when a game just wants you to relax and think a little? Tome Tile is the one you'll come back to on a rainy evening, and that's the highest praise I've got. That's 7 fresh decks fighting for a spot in your library this month. If even one of these got its hooks in you, throw it on your wish list so you don't forget it, and hit subscribe so you never miss the next batch. Now go build something broken.